Rediscovering Gita for the Modern World by Shrikant Soman. Based on essays on Gita by Sri Aurobindo. Chapter 4. The core of the teaching continued from the previous episode. Episode 38. From action to awareness, the journey to Purushottama in the Gita. Beyond disinterestedness, the Gita's path of spiritual freedom. The illusion of doership, why the Gita's teaching transcends pragmatic egoism. Key takeaways. Disinterestedness is a misinterpretation. Right to action is a preliminary step. The illusion of the doer. The ultimate goal, living in the divine. Equality and disinterestedness. The equality which the Gita preaches is not disinterestedness. Arjuna is given the great command, arise, slay thy enemies, enjoy a prosperous kingdom. It is given after the foundation and main structure of the teaching have been laid and built. It has not the ring of an uncompromising altruism or of a white, dispassionate abnegation. It is a state of inner poise and wideness, which is the foundation of spiritual freedom. We have to do the work that is to be done, in that poise and in that freedom. The Gita uses this phrase with the greatest wideness, including in it all works, sarvakarmani. Although it includes the elements of social duties or ethical obligations, it far exceeds them in its full scope and meaning. What is the work to be done is not to be determined by the individual choice. Similarly, the popular concept of right to the action and the rejection of claim to the fruit is not the greatest advice of the Gita. It is only a preliminary advice governing the first state of the disciple when he begins ascending the hill of yoga. It is practically superseded at a subsequent stage. The Gita goes on to affirm emphatically that the man is not the doer of the action. It is Prakriti, it is nature. What really works through man is the great force with its three modes of action. He must therefore learn to see that it is not he who does the work. Therefore the right to action is an idea which is only valid so long as we are under the illusion of being the doer. It must necessarily disappear from the mind just like the concept of the claim to the fruit, as soon as it no longer appear to our own consciousness as the doer of our works. All pragmatic egoism, whether of the claim to fruits or of the right to action, then disappears. But the determinism of Prakriti is not the last word of the Gita. The equality of the will and the rejection of fruits are only means for entering with the mind and the heart and the understanding into the divine consciousness and living in it. The Gita expressly says that they are to be employed as a means as long as the disciple is unable so to live or even to seek by practice the gradual development of this higher state. What is this divine, whom Krishna declares himself to be? It is the Purushottama beyond the self that does not act. It is beyond the Prakriti that acts. It is the foundation of the one, Purushottama, and master of the other, Prakriti. It is the Lord of whom all is the manifestation.